Right, come look at these. I know, give it a little bit of a rest. And we'll look at these. So these two red lines here will basically resemble where your head is at impact. Now, where you obviously start, obviously behind the ball nicely. The ball's in a good position there, okay? This left-hand one, there's a nice rotation on the way back. This right hip now is getting out of your way really, really good. The problem at the moment is you've been used to moving over here, okay? So now in your head, you've got to move back to where you need to be. However, you don't anymore now because you're not moving off the ball as you were before. So when you move back to the golf ball now, you can see there's a little big drop in here, bit of a squat with the knee. So the point of contact there now, you see your head in front of the golf ball, your hands now in not a bad position, but because you squatted down, that sort of front knee's putting a lot of pressure onto it. Your club's coming down in quite steep and just de-lofting it. 8s and 9s and wedges, like we say, will just come out quite hot and fiery. 4 and 5 and 6 side, you're going to struggle and drive, and you might just pop it up in the air and sky, okay? And that was like, then as you post in, back your arms and go, okay, get out of the way, and then the left arm starts sort of like just dragging to try and move it away from the ground, okay? So what we've got to feel now, again, that same good rotation, the back swing now, which you're doing. The left leg now gets a little bit active there, but I don't mind seeing the fact you're doing that earlier. This, if you could stay higher and let your arms extend, what you do is you stay behind it, okay, but then you do sort of drop down a little bit, so you lose your height. What I want to see is kind of your head position up there, and it might move a little bit that way. Yours moves kind of down this way, which I think is you just sort of trying to think, oh, before I was up here, I must try it, and then you sort of trying it down on the ball. The fact the club is swinging around you, it's going to be coming down on the angle sufficiently enough to what you need. This movement here now, again, your head, you can just see just on top of the ball, I would say, is a kind of a mark there, okay? I mean, line back on there. That's ideal where you would be, so you're not far away, but your arms are still programmed into do this, because that's still natural, yeah? But if your head was back here and trying to hit the object that's out here, it'd be a lot easier now for you to do this, yeah? Because you're not going to be going, and then, oh, that's going to hurt, yeah? So by more staying behind it with the top half, you can get in a better position, so your arms have got some space to go. But then through the golf ball there, good follow-through position. Careful your legs don't get too wide at setup. Otherwise, much better hip movement. I think taking nothing away from how good the hip movement is now, that movement's probably easier to learn than that, because that's more instinct. Yeah, I think you'll get the hip movement, well, you have done, so say in a few weeks practicing that, this transition down will take a little bit more getting used to. You might do it as quickly, hey, you may do it quicker, but it's understanding the fact that because it's just so instinct and so fast, your brain just wants to go there, doesn't it? So if Chris puts his hands down, okay, just stay there, get that sensation, sort of staying back, almost like extending your arm. So that sensation, not that one. Hockey?
Yep.
Makes sense? Very good. I'll have a couple more then. So we have a few good swings there now. Put a break up with it and see how it now comes back to as a feeling. But yeah, otherwise, setup and swing looking really good, need to be fair. So yeah, when you get a good shot, get that launch angle to about 12 to 14. That's what we're looking for. We can get to about 12, 14 degrees with that 5-iron. You're doing really nicely, okay? So that'll be a reference point there for you to look for, okay?